Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 46 of the Non-League to Legend save. And it's a very special episode. It's our first game in charge of England. And we couldn't got a much of a harder game, I don't think. Germany. And this is already a must-win if we're going to top this international or European International League. If we top this, I think in the summer we get to the semi-finals and then win that, and you get to the final. It would be nice to win that. But this is the first game, and I've picked my squad. I've done the best job I can. What we're going to do, I'm just going to let the assistant pick roughly, and then we're gonna go through it basically. So our best goalkeeper that we've got in the squad, probably Jordan Pickford, to be fair. So he's going to start. Um, Already he's disappeared and things have gone a bit strange. Oh, here we go. Josh Heary, 100% our best right back. Oh, what is going on? Ben Chilwell is going to start left back. Centre half, a little bit of a not an issue, but no one's really 100% natural there. But we're going to play John Stones. In fact, this is really playing up. So I'm going to pick the team, and then I'm just going to go through the team and show you that. Okay, so this is how we line up. Jordan Pickford in goal. Josh Heary, the right back that we had on loan at Southampton. He's going to be, I should imagine he'll hold that position for years. Ben Chilwell starts left back. He's a very, very good player. Centre back, with the roles that we play with the central defenders, defensive and a stopper. We haven't really got any completely natural ones there, but we can't really do it that way around because John Stones doesn't want to be a stopper. So we're going to go John Stones as the defensive central defender, Rob Holding as our stopper. Eric Dyer beats Sion Bowen, our Southampton favourite, to the defensive midfielder role, and I believe he's our captain, or is he our vice captain? I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's one of them. Dele Alli gets the role as the advanced playmaker in the middle of the park. Phil Foden will play behind the striker. Raheem Sterling and Jadon Sancho will play out wide. That's where we're a little bit weak, if I'm completely honest. That's probably as good as it's going to get for England. And then Harry Kane starts up top. In terms of other people, I mean, with Reece Whitnell, um, he looks like a decent player. He may feature at some point. Who else we got? Chrissy Chalk from Southampton. I'd like to bring him on, but again, probably if we're winning, maybe something like that. Um, there's lots of good players. Nigel McCourt, he looks like a really really good player, and it's just a shame. Well, it's not a shame, but we've got such brilliant cover at left back, which is really strange. Left backs are so hard to come by. And the wingers, like I was telling you about, are so desperate. I mean, we got Jordan Ibe on the bench, which is not great. We are struggling out there a little bit, and Sion Bowen, who I kind of imagined being my starting holding midfielder, but Eric Dyer is kind of streets ahead of him in terms of star rating, etc. Something I've struggled with before when I've been England manager is getting my team familiar with the tactics. Now, that bar is, I mean, it's anything but full, but it's better than it normally is for me. So I don't know how quickly they're going to get used to this. What I tend to find is when you're playing qualifiers and things like this, it stays kind of low, probably around this level. And then when you get to a big tournament, because you've got the squad together constantly, the familiarity goes up quite quickly. So I don't really know what to expect, to be completely honest. But we're going to go out there. This is the tactic we used with Southampton. It was relatively successful, but it wasn't relatively successful when we first started using it. It took a while to bed in and get everyone playing. So I don't know how this is going to go today. This is certainly a very, very tough task. Germany in our first competitive fixture. But if we can win here, I mean, we'll get players and fans on board, and it'll be brilliant. So you won't recognise anyone from Germany because I think that's the whole issue with them not having the licenses. So they play basically a team of regens and made up players. but they're not bad. Contracted to Chelsea. Yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah, I do remember playing him last season. Yeah, he's not bad at all. Probably better than everyone we've got. But here we go. Let's get this game underway. Yeah, why not, Mr. Holland? Why not? We'll remind them that they're expected to get a result here. A couple of people liked it, a couple of people didn't. Let's get into it and let's hope for a positive result. Eric Dyer has been booked after about 30 seconds, which is really not good news. But we've got Bowen on standby, but we're not going to make a change before half time. Probably around about the hour mark, maybe. We'll see. All right, here we go. 20 minutes in. We've got the first highlight, and it looks like it's going to be a Germany highlight. Well done, Pickford. Maybe not. This highlight looks like it's going to carry on. And we're going to play this dodgy play out of defence style, but it works if you've got the players for it. Phil Foden comes forward. Sterling picks up on the pieces from the poor tackle. What, Harry Kane, what are you doing? Let's make a little run in there, shall we? We can square it, and it's 1-0. And everyone's happy. And while we're here, we're just going to pause the game, and we're just going to give a little calm down to Eric Dyer, because we do not want him getting sent off. Here we go. 38 minutes on the clock. We've got a highlight. Dele Alli carries the ball well, clips one in, but it's cleared. Jadon Sancho picks up on it. What's he going to do? He's going to stop on the ball, do nothing, and get tackled. Phil Foden, though, far post. Stones from a tight angle. It's 1-0. I think the goalkeeper will be a little bit upset with that. You shouldn't be conceding from a header there, surely. But we'll have a look at it again and see if it is the goalkeeper's fault. Jadon Sancho just stood still there. Phil Foden done well, picked up the ball, lovely clip to the back post. I mean, good header, I suppose you could say, but if I'd have conceded that goal, I'd have been a little bit upset, I think. But we've got 5 minutes to the half time, and we're 1-0 up. Can't ask any more than that. I mean, we're keeping them relatively quiet. They've only had 2 shots, 1 on target. We've got another highlight. Phil Foden. Looks like that clipped the bar on the way over. But we've got a minute left of the first half to go, and I don't think I've got the nerve to send Eric Dyer out there for the second half. We've definitely been on top. We've definitely been the better side, but there's not much in it. So let's just try and encourage the team. I agree. Harry Kane looked fired up. He should do. He's playing a 6.3. He's been absolutely shocking. But Eric Dyer is going to come off, and Bowen is going to come on. And let's give him a little team talk. Why not? Let's give him a passionate team talk. I've got faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Seem deep in thought. Okay, fair enough. Who's stressed? Sancho, what are you stressed for? Because I said I was unhappy. We'll do more then. You're playing a 6.4. It's not good enough. We're not going to make any more changes though. But Harry Kane is definitely looking like the most likely to come off. And we might have to do something with the wingers. Maybe Jordan Ibe comes on, but we haven't got a great deal of options. Right, an hour's gone. No more highlights. We're going to make a change. Harry Kane's going to come off, and it's going to be Adrian or Aiden? Adrian Thompson, the Arsenal striker, is going to come on. I mean, no one's playing fantastically well. I should imagine Jordan Ibe will probably come on for Raheem Sterling, maybe, even though Jadon Sancho is having a really bad time out there. Right, we've got about 15 minutes left. There's not a lot of highlights, but we're just going to go on the tactics screen and pause it. I think Germany, we've limited them to 3 shots, 1 on target, which isn't bad at all. So I don't really mind the lack of highlights. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch Raheem Sterling to the inside forward on this left-hand side. We're going to get Sancho off, and we're going to put Ibe on, and I think we can only make 3 subs. Yeah, I was just double checking. So hopefully that just gives us a little freshen up, a little bit more pace and fresh legs, and maybe we can go and nick a second. Right, highlight, 79 minutes in. Germany with the ball, playing it out of defence. Very cool and calm. Go on, get in there. Good lad, Chilwell. We win it back. Dele Alli, what can you do? Finds the right back. It's a sloppy pass, but we've still got possession. Jordan Ibe plays inside. Dele Alli. Bowen. Back to Ali. Go on. Oh, God, this is going to be a Germany attack now, isn't it? I can tell. Oh, no, maybe not. Phil Foden wins it back well. Runs at the defence. Can he put a cross in? He can. Adrian Thompson gets there, but hits the post. Get a feeling that we really need a second goal. All right, 5 minutes left. Germany definitely pushing a little bit more. They've had a couple of shots on target, and I mean, we've had a lot of shots, but not a lot on target at all. So let's hope we can keep it tight in these last few minutes. Come on, just a minute left. I'll take a 1-0 here. This will be a cracking result. Oh, come on, just blow up. Blow up, that's plenty. Blow up. Blow up! I don't believe it. Oh, that's a hell of a save. That is the only highlight Germany have had, and they've nearly nicked a point out of this. Full time. I don't care about the result as long as we just got the 3 points. That's all that matters. Even the performance didn't necessarily matter. But I can definitely take some positives out of that. I mean, John Stone's goal, yeah, wasn't the greatest. Goalkeeper probably shouldn't have conceded it. But I mean, until what 10 minutes from the end, they only had three shots, I think it was. So and one of them being on target. So that's a positive start. And the assistant manager wants me to tell him it was disappointing. I kind of agree. I think that might get the best out of him. Yeah. Um, I think on reflection, we probably should have done a lot better. I mean, especially the striker. I mean, Harry Kane was absolutely shocking. He's 30, 31 years old, something like that. But he should be performing a hell of a lot better. So there we go. That's the first game over and done with, and it's a cracking start really. That gives us a big advantage. So what we're going to do now, we're going to skip forward. So I've got to play quite a long amount of time. We've got Albania in a friendly, but I'm not going to show you that. So we're going to skip forward to the 11th of October, about a month's time, and we're going to show you the Romania game. Right, here we go. It's the day after my birthday, and it's game day away to Romania. I've had a little look at their squad. They're a decent squad, but since we've got the time, we're England manager. We've certainly got plenty of free time on our hands. We're going to have a little look at. Look, I turned 40 years old yesterday. We're going to have a little look at previous clubs just to see how they're doing. Now, I haven't got all the leagues active anymore, but Bognor Regis, you can see, I think this is where we were with them. Since then, they've been doing okay, finished as high as 7th. Still got a few players that we had. Chad Field, the centre half, 27 years old now, still looks pretty poor. Tom Young's the terrible striker is still there as well, 30 years old. So a lot of people staying loyal to the club, but Bognor Regis not a great deal of movement. Gateshead, now they did move into League Two. I was keeping an eye on it. I don't know where it was that we finished with them. Was it the third? But regardless, they got promoted in the 21-22 season. They then went on to finish. Where's that? 10th in League Two, and the following season they finished 23rd in League Two and went back down. So this is their first season back in the Vanarama National. But they seem to be doing okay. Milo Hall, the deep line playmaker, he was always a decent prospect for them. He's still there. Plymouth, now they are still in the Championship. So where did we? We won League Two with them. We went through the playoffs in League One, and did we finish the first season with them? I can't remember. I think we may have took. Yeah, that's it. We took over Southampton that year, and they dropped a few places. I think we were about between 7th, 8th, 9th, something like that at the time. Finished 13th, not bad. Last year, just escaped relegation, 21st in the Championship, and this season they're 24th, so they are rock bottom of the Championship. Not good. One win in 11 games. Not good at all for them. They look destined for relegation. Still got Alex Gilby. He's their key player. He was a good signing on a free transfer. Other than that, not a great deal. They look like they're on about a bit of a downward slope. And as for Southampton, they're 16th in the Premier League. I mean, we finished fifth with them, so this is the very next season, and they are 16th, won 1 out of 7 games, and they've lost a couple of poor games there. I mean, at home to West Brom 2-0, 3-0 away, lost to Newcastle 2-1 away to Stoke. Still, I suppose they can have a decent season, but without me in charge, maybe they're just looking for a sort of mid-table finish, something like that. But they have got European football, so it's always going to be tough on them. So let's get into this game against Romania. And there's been a couple of changes in terms of squad. What did we do now? I can't remember, but Trent Alexander-Arnold has come back into the squad. For some reason, it's not letting me click on things. Hang on. There we go. Trent Alexander-Arnold comes back into the squad. I can't remember who I dropped for him, but it was a sort of a nobody centre half, sort of an option across the back. And Nathan Redmond comes in. He can do a job in both positions. He's 30 years old now, 2.5 star. He's not fantastic, but Jadon Sancho picked up a decent injury for a couple of months, so he comes back in. So by the magic of modern technology, I'm going to click my fingers and we'll see the starting lineup. Right, so this is how we line up. Jordan Pickford keeps his place in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold comes in at right back. We have got the Germany away fixture in like 3 days' time, so I'm a little bit worried for that, just because these players will be tired, and I kind of want to put my best 11 out against them, but I don't want to play a weakened, too weakened side against Romania, because this is definitely a must-win. So we'll rest players, key players, if we look comfortable and we take the lead. John Stone starts centre half. Reece Whitnell comes in at centre half in place of, what's his name? I'm an Arsenal fan, I should remember. Rob Holding. Chilwell starts left back again. Sion Bowen starts at holding midfielder. Dele Alli in the middle of the park. Jordan Ibe and Raheem Sterling out wide. Phil Foden in behind the lone striker Harry Kane. So we need Harry Kane to up his game, really. He was poor in the last game, and we've always got a couple of decent options as strikers to come on and hopefully grab us a goal. So that's how we line up, and let's hope for a big performance against Romania. Not worried about stuffing them. I just want 3 points, and it would be nice to get a decent performance. I had a little look through the Romania squad, and they haven't got bad players. I mean, they're certainly not up to the level of our team, but a decent squad nevertheless. But someone we should be beating. So fingers crossed we put in a good performance today. Well, 10 minutes in. Nothing to really talk about. Romania have had the only shot of the game, so maybe we need to switch something up. Well, we've just had a shot, but we're on control. We might go attacking soon. Right, 25 minutes in. We're just going to give the boys an encourage, and we've actually got the first highlight of the game here. It looks like we're going to nick it well in Sterling. Sterling plays a ball down the line. It's a nothing ball, though. He should have just used the options he had inside. Right, Trent Alexander. Dele Alli. Inside to Foden. What can he do? No one's really given an option. He's running just blindly at the defence. Romania clear. Oh, God, Romania are in. Here we go. Oh, that is a terrible, terrible effort. Right, 5 minutes till half time. Still just the one highlight. Romania have had slightly more possession, which is a little bit surprising. And we've got our second highlight of the game as we talk. Can we pick up this ball and maybe grab a goal before half time? Romania playing a dangerous game, knocking the ball about in there. But they look like they're handling it pretty well. That's our job, to close them down, put pressure on, which we're definitely doing, but Maybe not enough pressure in the right areas. Go on. If this is going to be an attack for Romania, it's a slow, patient build-up, and it's been a good build-up, to be fair. Go on, get in. Oh, he's going to send him, surely. I mean, who's got the runners? I mean, come on, boys. I mean, this has been poor so far. Really, really poor. I'm going to really have to dig him out at half-time. Let them know exactly what I think of him. But could we maybe get a counter-attack from their corner? Foden brings it forward. Has he got options? As usual, he's got no options. I can't really put my finger on it. I think we just need to get a little bit more familiar with this tactic, to be completely honest. But we're kind of on top, but they've had the best chances of the game. So assistant manager wants me to say let's do it for the fans, but for me, I'm going to get aggressive. Far from pleased what I just saw from this team. Trent Alexander seems demotivated. Oh well, pick your game up. Everyone playing pretty poor, to be completely honest. Harry Kane on a 6.3 again. Not good enough. So Harry Kane's going to come off at half time. I've had enough. I haven't got a lot of patience as a manager as it is. I mean, he's not particularly fit. Perry Boyce is, but that has just changed my decision. Harry Kane is going to stay on, but not for long. And we're gonna start the second half on control as well, but maybe if we haven't created anything after 10-15 minutes, we're going to go on to attack and see if we can create something without leaving too many holes in behind. All right, well, we're just over 10 minutes in. Not a lot at all has happened, so we're going to go to attack and see if that makes any change. We'll leave it another maybe 10 minutes, and Harry Kane's certainly going to come off. And then we've maybe got to start thinking about resting a couple of players for this Germany game, because if we don't get 3 points out of this game, we definitely need to beat Germany at their place, which is going to be tough. Bowen wins the ball back well. Sterling pushes it forward to Kane. Come on, do something. I know you're isolated, Harry, but I want more from you. Let's hold the ball up. You know, you don't have to run towards goal every single time. And Romania are in again, and they're going to beat us if we're not careful. And that is just shocking. A better team would have put us to the sword by now. They really would have done. 65 minutes on the clock. I was just about to bring Harry Kane off, but we've got another highlight. So let's see how that goes. Oh, my God. I hate Raheem Sterling. In real life, on the game, I just hate him. He's such a bad footballer. Such a good athlete. Massively good athlete, but terrible, terrible footballer. Right, Dele Alli, come on. Show me something. Maybe the key is we're going to move Dele Alli up, maybe. Harry Kane, far post header! Should have done better in my eyes there, but we're going to make the changes now. I mean, yeah, Dele Alli's going to sit behind the striker. Phil Foden can do a job in there. Harry Kane is going to come off, and oh, I thought someone just gave a penalty there. And I mean, we haven't got really a lot of anything, but Boyce comes on just because our second best striker, Thompson, is only 85% fit, and he might be in line to be starting the game against Germany. So let's see if that makes any difference. We're also just going to switch Sterling and Ibe, I don't know what you want to call him. We're just going to switch them wings just to give the defence something else to think about, really. Right, highlight, 12 minutes left. Pumped forward by Romania. Trent Alexander, header's clear, but for me, you've got to try and take that down. You've got no options there whatsoever. And Romania, for me, deserve all 3 points today. We've been absolutely shocking. And they bring it forward. No one's putting in any kind of challenge. No one's blocking. And luckily, they're just quite bad. So they can't finish. Another highlight. Right, we get it forward. Boyce should win this. He's a big target man, even though we're playing him as a complete forward. Dele Alli. Boyce! Oh, it's a great drive and has hit the post. Could have really done with just nicking this game. Right, substitution. We are kind of thinking about the next game as well, and we haven't got a lot of options there. We really haven't. Chrissy Chalk's going to come on. Oh, my God. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? Raheem Sterling having an absolute shocker. Let's get Nathan Redmond on. We'll switch him to the inside forward on the left. Jordan Ive goes back on the right. And hopefully we can nick something in the last 5 minutes, but it's very doubtful. We have not created a lot at all. And this is disappointment, especially after that Germany game. I thought we bossed it. I mean, in terms of shots, we've bossed this game, but it's about it. I mean, possession we've had less of, which is a surprise, to be honest. And I should imagine this is going to be the end game highlight, and it's going to end 0-0. I suppose you've got to take the positives. It's an away draw. It's a clean sheet, but for me, it's not good enough. We should be putting 2 or 3 past these at least. But here we go. Maybe Romania can nick one, but not with a shot like that. And that's going to be full time. I'm not happy with the boys at all. Disappointing. Yeah, I completely agree. And yeah, not happy at all about that game, to be completely honest. Let's have a little look with the standings. So Germany, they obviously they beat Romania 3-0. I know that they were at home, but this turns this game into. I mean, we need a point. We need a point against Germany. That's for sure. And we've got that game in 3 days' time. But I don't know if we're going to make this a 3-game episode. I think what we'll do is. No, yeah, we'll do what we said. So we'll end the episode here, and then the next game we'll play Germany away and Romania at home, and hopefully we've got enough about us to finish top of this group. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a bit drab, that second match, but if you liked the video, please drop it a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll bring you daily Football Manager content, and I will catch you in the next episode.